Male hobbies typically take them outside of the home during the daytime during caretaking hours. Female hobbies often revolve around the schedules of their partner and their children and account for the domestic labor that they are handling and any kind of mental load that they carry. The big difference that I've noticed is that men are able to find time to do hobbies that take them outside of the house during the day, like golf, hunting, rock climbing, training for a marathon. All of those things are incredibly long activities and they take you outside of the house during caretaking hours because they typically cannot be done at night. Whereas women who take on more traditional hobbies like gardening, painting, reading in a book club, even, socializing with friends, because that is a common hobby of women, is just to be with other women. Those things can be done in short periods of time, even yoga, right? Like I love yoga, but I go to yoga for an hour and I typically do it before my kids are awake or when they're in bed, not at 2 p.m. on a Saturday for 4 hours. So we are able to and required to typically work our hobbies around the schedules of our families, whereas men's hobbies take them away from that. And the reason they're able to do that is because when men get married, they gain free time and women lose free time in heteronormative relationships because they take on the unpaid labor and mental load at home. And with kids, this is a bigger gap. So men are able to leave the home for those extended periods of time during caretaking hours because they have a support at home. Most females do not feel like they have the same support when they would like to take on a hobby. If they were to look at their husband and say, hey, I also would like to take up golfing, but I don't want to golf with you. I want to golf in a women's league, and we're going to golf every Sunday for 5 hours from noon to 5. Are you good to care for the kids? They might be met with a response that is unfair, that takes them outside of the home, that is putting too much responsibility on the other partner, and that is not kind of equal division of labor, right? So that's, I think, the gripe when it comes to hobbies, that men's hobbies typically require a lot more time. They need to be done during daylight and or caretaking hours. And women have traditionally fallen into hobbies that allow them to either still be at home or work them around the schedules of their family. Even gardening, right? Like often people joke oh, women love flowers and gardening. They don't all love that. One of the reasons they might get into it though is because they can do it from their home with their children. So it's something they can do together. And yes, of course, a dad can take his son golfing, but is he really going to do that when he's playing 18 holes with his buddies? Probably not, right? And so this is where kind of the discrepancies are when it comes to hobbies in a heteronormative relationship and why it does matter and plays into the domestic labor and mental load and caretaking of children.